a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.
Beam walks in. That shot, he scores! Aiden Beam makes it 1-0 with 6:18 to go in the third, and a 5-on-3 power play goal for the Capitals.
It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Capitals are brought to you by Leisure Palace, AirTech Heating and Cooling, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, AGE, Kathy Sunshine Properties, and Dakota Storm Roofing.
Goes back out. There's a shot and they score! A shot from Richard Babcock. I believe it went off Brandon Valiant in, and it was tipped in as Bridger Babcock will get the first of the game, his second of the season.
The Capitals are also brought to you by Beck Motor Company, Ferding Electric, First Fidelity Bank, Xander Auto Parts, State Farm Becky Potsuba Agency, and River Bottom Sanitation.
Here's a 3-on-1 developing for the Capitals. Kitts moving in with Schweitzer. Kitts leaves it back for Dodson. He scores! And Dylan Dodson gives the Caps a 4-3 lead.
The Oahe Capitals are also brought to you by American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine Agency, the Boys and Girls Club, Herman's and Endodontics, Weatherall Roofing, Wagner Auto, and the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection. And now for the call, let's head to the booth and the voice of the Oahe Capitals, John Winkler.
As we welcome you here to Sioux Center as we get sent for our third game this weekend. Second time the Oahe Capital boys are taking on the Sioux Center Storm team after a 4-2 win last night here in Sioux Center. The Caps are looking for a weekend sweep and get to 4-2 on the year, where Sioux Center is looking to get their first win of the season. We are on about 10 minutes earlier than what we normally would be on the air, but warm-ups are wrapping up here at the Sioux Center Vernon. We're going to be a little bit ahead of schedule and get this game started, most likely get this game started a little bit before we get to 12 o'clock, which with a 4-hour drive back to the capital city, it will be okay to get started a little bit early, as the Caps are going to be looking for maybe an early start again. They won 4-2 yesterday. They got goals from Ian Schweitzer, along with also getting a goal from Triton Parmley. Max Schmitz got the scoring started on a shorthanded goal, then also a power play goal from Logan Brown, who made his varsity debut and got his first goal in a Oahe Capitals jersey on the varsity side on the power play yesterday. And Brown made an early impact with the Capitals, and he scored a goal, got an assist, as well as he has 2 points on the season as the Caps won 4-2. And Noah Eaton got his first varsity win, stopping 20 of 22 shots in net. Looks like maybe Rylan Aftal will get the starts. Noah Luking is also dressed for this game, so we'll see if it's Aftal or Luking that will be the starter in the contest here against this Sioux Center team. The Storm, they are 0-6 on the season. They've just scored 3 goals all year, but they got 2 of those 3 yesterday. Noam Groenweg's got 2 of those 3 goals, and Chase Lang had the other goal, his first point of the season, as they got those 2 goals in the contest. The Caps led 2-0 before Sioux Center scored. They got up to 3-1, made it 4-1 before Sioux Center scored their second goal. So it is here for the Capitals. They led the whole way through. Once Max Schmidt scored that first goal, they led the whole way through and were able to pick up their third win of the season, now looking to go to 4-2 on the year. This is the only boys varsity game as well, but we've got scores around the state that we'll talk about coming up in just a little bit. We'll also preview this matchup a little bit more as the Caps and Sioux Center Storm battle here at the Sioux Center Vernon here this afternoon. We'll return and talk more about this matchup on our pregame show. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, this is Jason from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio here in Pierre. This Christmas, give the gift the whole family can enjoy. We carry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, soothing saunas, and quality pool tables, perfect for year-round fun and relaxation. For 35 years, we've brought South Dakota families the very best, and we still offer the guaranteed lowest prices in the state on every spa and every product we sell. So this holiday season, give comfort, give wellness, and give memories. Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio, quality you trust at the guaranteed lowest price in South Dakota.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
The puck drops, the crowd roars, and Oahe hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre is proud to support local hockey all season long. Whether you're hitting the road for work, school, or your next adventure, they've got your automotive needs covered. Stop by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre. Driven by community, powered by you. AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for over 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Have you assessed your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9794 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Hi, this is Captain Aiden Bowder, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back and continue the pregame show here between the Oahe Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm, as it is the Caps that are looking for their fourth win of the season. Sioux Center still looking for that first win. They were winless last year and now looking for that first win this year at 0-6 so far on the season. They will go with Isaac Beller between the pipes. That save percentage at .716. They have had a lot of games where that run time, every game except for this last one, has gone to run time against the Sioux Center Storm, but a little bit of confidence being built from yesterday's game, being a 4-2 score. A really good game in net from Jackson King, who stopped 58 of 62 shots. The Caps outshot Sioux Center 62-22, but just got those 4 goals. A lot of really good saves from Jackson King between the pipes for Sioux Center that held that game in check and gave Sioux Center that feeling that they had an opportunity to go out and get a point or get a win, and they'll want to bring that into this game here this afternoon against the Capitals again. Caps are led by Dylan Dodson's 4 goals on the season. Ian Schweitzer now with 3. Aiden Beam with 2 goals on the year. And a couple of guys sprinkled in with 1 goal apiece going into this contest here this afternoon. As Dodson with those 5 points does have the team lead in points as well with that 4 goals and 1 assist. Jay Sand has got a win. Noah Luking's got a win. And now Noah Eden has a win. So 3 goalies all have wins, and that's where maybe Rylan Aftal is going to be the starter. I didn't see who got the first couple shots. it is Aftal and Luking that are dressed for this varsity game. So that potential of maybe seeing Aftal be the starter, but Luking also, who has played a couple of games so far, maybe that he'll be the starter for the Capitals. But they have 3 different goalies with wins now on the season and looking for that 4th win on the year. Mentioned it earlier, Noam Groenweg has got the team lead in goals. He's got 2 of the 3 goals on the season for Sioux Center, with Chase Lang having the other goal, which he got last night. A couple of guys with some points. Braden Metzelar got the 1 assist, and Jacob Gall got the other assist. So those are and then Jalen Tepete has an assist as well for Sioux Center for their points so far on the year. And again, they have 3 different goalies that have played: Bowden Vinichenko, Isaac Beller, and Jackson King, with King playing last night. So most likely seeing Beller between the pipes here this afternoon in a game that will get started a little bit early. We got about a little less than 10 minutes before that clock runs out, and we'll be able to get rolling within, right around 5 to 10 minutes early for this contest between the Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm. Let's take another break here in the pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk more about the scores around the state and where the standings are looking at as we head to the end of this weekend, knowing that nobody will change their position except for the Caps and the Storm, because nobody else is playing in boys varsity here today. This is the only game of the day. So we'll talk about scores from around the state from this past weekend for both the girls and the boys varsity team as we get set for this boys contest between the Caps and the Sioux Center Storm. Back after this, you're on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Looking for a trusted partner in your automotive journey? Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, is here for all your car buying, service, and repair needs. Whether you're shopping for a new ride, keeping your vehicle running smoothly, or looking for expert advice, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, along with a service department you can count on. Come down to Beck Motor Company, where your satisfaction is our top priority. Beck Motor Company, we're making a great deal better. BeckMotors.com, 605-224-5912.
Since 1956, Ferding Electric has been serving South Dakota with reliable, safe, efficient, and economical electrical work. Their team of licensed, knowledgeable electricians will help you with all your electrical projects. New construction, rewires, or upgrades, residential, commercial, or agriculture. We know how to get the job done right. The history of Ferding Electric is something to be very proud of, and they work every day to ensure they remain the best electricians in Central South Dakota. Call 224-8684 or visit their website at ferding.com. That's ferding.com.
Since the day First Fidelity Bank first opened its doors for business in 1905, we've served the credit and investment needs of this area. The money that's deposited with us is reinvested locally in the form of loans to area families, farms, and small businesses, where it can help create new opportunities for everyone in our community. First Fidelity Bank, first-class banking on an equal housing lender. Online at ffb-sd.com.
When the whistle blows and the season begins, you need more than skill to stay in the game. From football pads and hockey sticks to golf clubs, bikes, and fishing gear, your equipment is an investment. At State Farm, we help make sure it's protected, because accidents happen, bags get stolen, gear gets damaged, and games get rough. With the right coverage, you can get back in action fast.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Hi, this is head coach Landon Badger, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, continuing here in the pregame show as the Hawaii Capitals and Sioux Center Storm. Boys hockey coming up in just a little bit as the Caps are looking to get their 4th win of the season. We look around the state. There are 8 games this weekend between the boys and the girls varsity, and the Caps have half of them. Those other games that have been played, it is the boys hockey on Friday. Huron beat Brandon Valley 7-4 with Sioux Falls East shutting out Watertown 3-0. And then it was Sioux Falls East beating Aberdeen 8-0 yesterday. So East went 2-0 this weekend. The Caps are looking to go to 2-0 this weekend. The girls' side of things, it was the Capitals winning 4-1 on Friday against Sioux Center. They lost 9-1 yesterday against the Sioux Falls Flyers. And the only other game this weekend on the girls' side is Sioux Falls hosting Mitchell at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So those are the only 3 games, and the Caps played 2 of those 3 games. So we shouldn't have a final for you by the time that we get done. We might maybe know the what potential the outcome is going to be, but we won't have a final by the time that we're done with this broadcast this afternoon. We're the only boys varsity game here today, so not a whole lot of scores to tell you about around the state as we go along this afternoon or upcoming games. So this is all that we have as we get set for this contest between the Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm. We'll take one more break. We'll come back, and we've got starting lineups and puck drop. After this, you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps!
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC. 224-6627.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Hi, this is Bridger Babcock, captain of the Hawaii Capitals, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back as we get set for puck drop between the Caps and the Sioux Center Storm here on this Sunday afternoon. Glad you're with us. Joe Winkler with you on this Sunday afternoon. Emma Thielen back in the studios, and we are ready to roll from the Sioux Center Vernon as the Caps look to go to 2-0 this weekend and sweep the Sioux Center Storm this season, as the Storm be wearing their white jerseys, their home white jerseys with the white numbers and the blue around the chest and around the back of their jerseys. The Capitals wearing their black road jerseys with the gold numbers and the green wrapped around the middle of their jerseys as well, as we'll send it down for the introduction of our starting lineups. Hard to hear those starters, so we'll go through that. It is Ian Schweitzer, Logan Brown, as well as also will be Ryan Anderson, make that Logan Anderson the starting forwards, with then being Aiden Beam and Bridger Babcock as the starting defenseman. And then it will be Ryland Aftal, I believe, that is in net. It is Ryland Aftal that is in net but for the Hawaii Capitals. For the Sioux Center Storm, a little bit harder to see those numbers on the side of their jerseys, but they will have Vincent Scarpantonio, one of those starting forwards, with the Carson Morstad and Connor Van Orden. As Isaac Beller is between the pipes, they also have Landon Finkston and Chase Lang as their starting defensemen in this contest. So we're ready to go. Like that, Jacob Beller is in the starting lineup for the Sioux Center Storm. Well, we're ready to go here from the Sioux Center Vernon as we get set for this contest between these two teams. Hoping that we don't buffer too much. It is a little bit tougher to try and get through the signal. But we will do our best to bring you Hawaii Capitals hockey throughout this afternoon as we are ready to go here from the Sioux Center Vernon. Ian Schweitzer will take the face-off against Jacob Beller. We're underway here this afternoon from the Sioux Center Vernon. It'll be moved in by the Capitals, and around it comes to the near side. Logan Brown chasing after it. He'll pick up the puck. He'll center one, and Logan Anderson with a quick shot and a save made by Isaac Beller. Brown will pick up the puck. He's in the high slot again. His shot goes just high, and that will go into the netting, and we will get a whistle. It's going up to the shoulder, I believe. Ended up being a save by Jacob Beller. No, Isaac Beller, excuse me. A .716 save percentage for Beller on the season. And it will be a face-off to the right of Beller. And it will be Schweitzer to take it. A really good start here for the Capitals on that offensive side of things. Logan Anderson in the corner on the near side on the face-off win for the Capitals. Centers one in front, just missing Logan Brown. And it's going to be out of the zone by Sioux Center. All the way down, Aiden Beam will pick it up behind his own net, move it up and into the neutral zone. And it's Anderson that will grab it again. Anderson will cut free, looking for that shot. There's a penalty coming up. Did get the shot away, as it will be touched up by the Storm, and we'll get our first whistle, our first penalty at 16:09 to go here in the first period. And it will be against Sioux Center. And it will be Metzelar that will go for the penalty. Be a hook that's called against him. So 16:09 to go. It is a power play, Boys and Girls Club power play for the Capitals. This will come out of the zone. Dylan Dodson will grab it here for the Caps. Dodson will move into the middle of the ice in the offensive zone. His shot goes off the crossbar. Somehow missed Isaac Beller, but hit the crossbar, and it goes into the netting. We get a whistle with 15:54 to go. And we'll have a face-off coming to the left of Isaac Beller. Boys and Girls Club power play for the Capitals. here early on in this first period. Dotson's pass goes across seam for Furman. Back to Beam as he'll walk it in. Backdoor feed is tipped over. That rebound goes off the crossbar. Another chance on the side of the net is pushed aside. Bridger Babcock had the backhand and it somehow went up and then off the crossbar. Still in the offensive zone here for the Capitals. Beam back at the point to the near side for Dotson. Walks in, backdoor feed. Brecken Furman will pick it up after it went off the hands of one of the Capital players in Lyle Bonnie. Now it's Dotson that starts to walk in again. Fans on the pass attempt. He goes down, takes one of his men down with him, and Jalen Tepete. And it's now here to the near side, and it's going to be flipped out of the zone by Sioux Center. Really good opportunity for the Capitals so far. 55 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Capitals. Their first of the game. Dodson will move it into the neutral zone and into the offensive end. He'll turn a circle, throw it in the empty space here on the near side, off the boards, near the blue line, where it's picked up by Beam. Right side body, that backdoor feed for Furman on one-timer misses. Puck comes out in front, and it will be cleared away by Sioux Center. Puck bounced off the boards, nobody picked it up, and eventually found its way right in front of the goalie. But Sioux Center didn't clear the zone. 25 seconds still to go on the power play. Right back into the offensive zone for the Capitals. Comes back out by Sioux Center. Triton Parmley will send it in. Caps are delayed offside. It's sent down one more time, and that should take care of the power play. Looks like 2 shots on goal in this early power play for the Capitals. Here is pass from Parmley up ahead. Tipped in by Asher Vandenbos. Trying to leave it back for Landry Van Rokel. It's going to be a 2-on-1 upcoming. Pass goes up ahead, and that one will miss as Metzaler was coming out of the penalty box. And the pass missed from Noam Groenweg. Here on the near side on the boards, it's picked up, and it will be sent across. And right at the blue line, it's going to be again delayed offside. Parmley didn't catch it cleanly, put himself offside. Cooper Beestrom will go across ice for Landry Van Rokel. Back to the neutral zone, tipped along by Asher Vandenbos. Does go into the offensive zone, but it's right back out by Sioux Center. Van Rokel on his own blue line. That hits the linesman, stays in play, so the play continues, and there's a pass up ahead for Vandenbos, who can't get a clean shot away. It went off of number 2, William Evans, on his stick, canceling out the shot. On the far side boards at the blue line, that's out of the zone. Now a race to the puck. Racing forward is Sam McCord. He blows a tire going into the boards by the Zamboni doors. And Triton Parmley on the near side. That puck will find its way out of the zone, and Vandenbos again will move it to the offensive end. His shot didn't get all of it. Goes off of a body. Went off of number 4, Jacob Growell. And now it's moved up ahead. Good interception there by Brown. This will come out of the zone now here for Sioux Center, though. And it will be moved along by McCord. His shot got all the way through. Went off the stick of Aftal. Comes in front, trying to stuff it in, and we get a whistle as Aftal was able to get from that near side post to the far side post and pick up his first save of the afternoon as he is making his first varsity start. 12:45 remaining here in the first period. No score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. Face-off will be in the offensive zone for the Sioux Center Storm, and it's won by the Capitals. As Cooper Beestrom will throw it here to the near side for Logan Anderson. His pass was deflected, does come out of the zone either way. And it's now goes Scarpa Antonio that will pass it across, but it'll eventually come in the hands of the Capitals. Beestrom here for Van Rokel, up ahead for Brown, and Logan Brown is in. He'll leave it back for Logan Anderson. Anderson on his backhand, got a shot away. Save was made by Beller. Now Anderson take it back on his forehand to the far side boards. Out to the blue line, the left wing. Now to the face-off circle. Fanning on it was Anderson, trying to pick up the puck back up and trying to center one over for Brown. Stick is loose, and there's a centering pass. Schweitzer with a shot. Save is made. Rebound just got pushed away from Logan Brown. But it's going to be held in by Schweitzer. Puck will make its way to the goalie, and Beller's able to cover it up and get the whistle with 11:53 to go here in the first period. Face-off will be to the right of Isaac Beller. He's looking for his first win. Sioux Center looking for that first win since the 2022-23 season. Make that the 2023-24 season. Did not win last year. His centering pass. Furman with a shot. He scores. Brecken Furman gives the Caps a 1-0 lead. His second goal of the season. 11:46 to go here in the first period, and the Caps will strike first in this game. Great shot there by Furman. His only other goal, that game-winning goal against Mitchell as time was expiring. That first game of the season, so he picks up his second one. And the Caps have been the more dominating team so far in this first period, and they do get that first goal. Here's Furman that moves right back in. His shot, that's a save made. Goes back out to past the blue line. Bonnie took a huge check right off the face-off, as it will be sent back in by the Capitals in the offensive zone. So Furman will get the goal. We'll check on the assists coming up here in just a little bit. But it is a 1-0 advantage on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Here is Beam at the blue line. His shot goes off of a stick. High off the glass, stays in play. Looking for a centering pass in front. And Furman was looking for his second goal in a minute. And a good save by Isaac Beller. Dodson from outside the face-off circle. His pass got blocked off of a shin pad and goes out of the zone. Back at center ice, Dodson will pick it up. They'll move it up ahead and into the offensive zone. The Caps one hand on the stick for Bridger Babcock, trying to pass along to Dodson. Bonnie will keep it in with his glove, but it will be sent back out by Sioux Center. And Beam will control it here for the Caps in his own end of the ice. Cross ice pass goes up ahead of the neutral zone. Quickly in the offensive end for Dodson. Centers one in front, and that one Furman just missed that one-timer. Really good look there. Good pass from Dodson, and Furman just fanned on it. Pass tries to go back to Furman, right between his legs, coming from Beam, and out of the zone by Sioux Center, and they'll dump and chase with 10:25 to go here in the first period. There's a big check on that far side boards near the corner. Centering pass from Sioux Center, and that one's broken up by Cooper Beestrom, and he'll lead the charge out for the Capitals. Beestrom on his off wing, legs it back for Vandenbos. Into the corner, pass comes in front. There's a shot and a save, and rebound will be pushed out by Beller, and it'll come back down as Parmley will pick it back up. He couldn't get a pass away, but it's Vandenbos that will eventually grab it. Vandenbos for Parmley, tries to go tic-tac, and that pass from Babcock for Beestrom square away. His shot, I don't know if it actually got through or not, but it was a good-looking shot, and ends up into the near side, make that the far side corner. Aiden Bowder here for the Capitals. Moved up ahead for Vandenbos. It nearly missed his stick, but he did get a piece of it, so he tips it into the zone. As the puck will come to Jalen Tepete for Sioux Center. Tepete will send it around. That one goes off the glass. Took an odd hop off the glass. Stays in the offensive zone for the Capitals. But the second opportunity does come out of the zone by Connor Van Orden. Pass will come here near side. Caps trying to get back on side. They do quickly. And that pass up ahead just missed Parmley. And now it's Sioux Center back into the offensive zone. Sam McCord. Just one shot on goal so far here for Sioux Center. That pass just misses. Trying to go back in front. McCord was right there, but it was just a bit too far away from his grasp. Landon Finkston up ahead for Sioux Center. And the Storm will dump it in. Carson Morstad. It's now for Schweitzer in the corner. He'll play it off the glass. Swinging and missing was Finkston, and now that leaves a potential 2-on-1. Schweitzer will move in with Anderson, getting a little bit of help. Schweitzer misses that first pass, and then he misses on Logan Brown's stick, and it will go the other way for Sioux Center. The Storm will dump it in on net. Stopped by Afdahl. Pass will come in front, and it'll be played around. It'll be Logan Brown up ahead and into the offensive zone. Brown will leave it back for Anderson. Anderson got to the corner, looking to go behind the net for Schweitzer. A save made on the one-time chance from Schweitzer. Brown back behind the net for Schweitzer. Now he's looking for Anderson, and that one just somehow stayed out. It hit Beller, and then it goes off the far side post and stays out. Well, Schweitzer and Anderson gave each other great passes. Both were great shots, and somehow Anderson didn't score to make it 2-0. As we go to 7:40 to go in the first period. Logan Anderson back into the offensive zone. He'll leave it for Schweitzer. Into pass looking for Logan Brown. That's off of a stick, goes too high. Out to the blue line, can't be controlled by the Capitals. And it's Landry Van Rokel back in the neutral zone. Skates back to his own blue line and sends it to the near side for Beam. Beam will come in. He's trying to get free. He got hooked down. Play will continue. No call coming up. There's a one-timer. They score. Doesn't matter if there's a penalty or not, the Capitals will score. Dylan Dodson will get his 5th of the season as he was standing on the back door, and that puck found his stick, and he was not going to miss from right there with 3 guys in front of the nets. Dodson wasn't going to miss, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Caps with 7:15 remaining here in the first period. Caps team is up in the shot chart 12-1 right now. And they have been the more dominating team, not just in shots, but just in general, all facets of the game right now. As this pass will come out of the zone right to Cooper Beestrom from Sioux Center, so the Caps will get it back into the offensive end. Landry Van Rokel lost the puck, and it's sent around and down by Sioux Center. 6:45 to go here in the first period. Dodson makes it 2-0, his 5th of the season. First time he scored since that opening weekend of the year. Cooper Beestrom with the shot goes wide. And it's going to be played to the near side by Gage Wasman. Out of the zone and along from Groenweg. Groenweg will dust it off. His shot, blocker save made by Aftal. That's the best shot that they have had at Sioux Center. And Aftal makes his second save. Dodson spills down and blows it tired side boards, gets right back up, gets the pass from Beestrom. And then Dodson trying to split through 3 different players. That puck is going to be onside. Referee started to put his hand up. He puts it back down. It wasn't an offside play. And Sioux Center will turn the puck over. Dodson's pass off of a stick. And now to be sent here to the near side. And this is out of the zone. Brecken Furman will pick it up. Furman will send it back across to Aiden Beam. Beam will dust it off, send it along, up ahead for Dodson. He couldn't get the pass up to Furman. It does come into the offensive zone anyway. And it'll be sent around William Evans. It is now for Beam. His shot tipped along by Dodson, but tipped wide of the net. Furman will play it back over. Bonnie. Now it's Furman again. Furman trying to send it into the corner, but that was intercepted. Now it's a race to the puck. It's going to be Babcock that will win the race and able to position his body well. Groenweg couldn't stay on his skates along with it. So now it's Dodson that carries it back into the offensive zone. He'll wait his shot in the save. Rebound is loose. Trying to cover it up. The rebound will eventually come to the far side boards. Centering pass, looking for Dodson that was trying to race in. Dodson will pick up the puck, send it to the face-off circle. Back to Dodson. His pass looking to the near side. Had an opportunity to get it over to Owen O'Daniel, but it just missed for O'Daniel. And it comes here for Jalen Tepete. This pass out to the blue line. That's going to be held in for a moment by Bridger Babcock, and then eventually out of the zone, where Beam will now grab it here for the Caps. 4:40 to go here in the first period. Owen O'Daniel will try and reverse it. He knocked his man down. Puck comes out of the zone. Pass will come back to Beam, and here is Beam that moves it. His quick shot and a glove save made by Beller. And we get a whistle with 4:28 to go. The referees are starting to point down the other side of the ice, but there's just a loose stick. It was Groenweg that had dropped his stick about 2.5 minutes ago. And they had to go retrieve that stick near Aftal. Face off on the offensive zone for the Capitals. It was eventually picked up by Sioux Center. And it's Jackson Harms at the blue line. Can't get out of the zone. Lyle Bonnie with it. His shot. That one just went over the top of the crossbar. Stays in play. Caps pick it right back up. His pass for Cooper Beestrom. His shot tipped at the net. And Beller makes another good save to keep it at 2-0 with 4:04 to go here in the first period. 13-2 in shots in favor of the Capitals. Goals by Furman and Dodson. Giving the Caps that 2-0 advantage. You're listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Andrew Van Rokel on that far side. He had fallen down, got back up, kept making that defensive play as he was pinching in to try and hold the zone. Now it's a 3-on-1 for Sioux Center coming out of the zone. Cooper Beestrom, the only man back. And there's a shot, and that one goes high. Now comes the other way. Vandenbos can go 2-on-2, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Vandenbos with a shot from above the slot, and there's the save made. It was square away above the face-off circles, and a save made by Beller and a whistle with 3:40 remaining here in period number 1. Beestrom was caught with that 3-on-1 and didn't allow the pass to be made. The shot ended up missing for Aftal. This face-off will be won here by the Capitals. Beam to the near side for Anderson. It'll come to the corner. Anderson will pick it back up, and now it's going to be grabbed by Scarpantonio. This pass goes up ahead. Now a chance for a breakaway moving in. But a good defensive play by Beam that got back in time, and no opportunity for Gage Wiseman to get a breakaway. Now it's Logan Anderson moving in. Anderson cuts free. Anderson at the net. He gets pushed into the goalie, and we get a whistle. And what will be the call? Will the net come off its moorings? I believe it did. It did just ever so slightly. 3:13. Schweitzer will take it for the Caps as they lead it 2-0 in the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Beam from the right point. His pass for Schweitzer. He scores! Ian Schweitzer's second goal of the weekend. A great pass from Beam right to Schweitzer. And with 3:06 remaining here in the first period, it is a 3-0 lead. And Schweitzer will have his fourth goal of the season. What a great pass from Beam. Found the seam. Schweitzer was wide open. And again, another time that he's not missing too many of those shots from where he was at and how open he was. Making a 3-0 advantage here for the Capitals. Here is now Beam for the Caps. In his own end of the ice. Pass goes up ahead for Furman. Brecken Furman moves in. He's got one of those 3 goals. Centering pass for Dodson. Trying on the backhand. Trying to poke it towards the net. Furman will pick it back up behind the net. Out for Body. Centers one up ahead for Dodson. It was broken up. Still at the blue line. Babcock trying to move in to keep it in the zone. Unable to. And now it's going to be back for Body another time. Here is Dodson now back in the offensive zone. Dodson over for Body. Trying to center that one or trying to get it past for Furman. Out to the blue line just off the stick of Beam, and it does go out of the zone. Here now with 2:20 to go in this first period. Beam moves in, sends it back over. That shot got all the way through, and a save made by Beller, as that's the 17th shot of this first period for the Capitals. A 3-0 advantage here for the Caps. Body looking for Furman. 4 players battling for the puck, and eventually comes free and out of the zone by Tepede. He'll move it back in and around the boards to the near side corner. Bridger Babcock will pick it up. Just 2 shots on goal right now for Sioux Center. Out to the blue line. Groenweg will chop at it. He'll keep it in the offensive zone as we dip under 2 minutes. This pass here to the near side. Comes across over for Furman. Tipped along by Furman at the red line. And then now it's going to be grabbed here by Babcock, looking for a centering pass to Dodson, but that was broken up. Never got a chance to get the pass away. And then out to the blue line and out of the zone by Sioux Center, where it's going to be grabbed here by Dodson. Sioux Center in the midst of a change, so the Caps will move in. Dodson pass for Furman, a shot, they score! Brecken Furman, his second goal of the game. Dodson will get the feed. It's a 4-0 lead for the Caps with 1:15 to go here in the first period. Furman has doubled his goal total. Dodson will pick up his second assist as it stands right now. We'll have to go back and check the remaining scoring at the end of this first period. He might have grabbed another assist already as well, but either way, it's a 4-0 lead here for the Caps in this first period as we near the 1-minute mark of this first. Sam McCord of the blue line is able to hold it in. That shot right in the glove of Aftal, and we get a whistle with 1:04 to go here in the first period. Furman twice, Dodson and Schweitzer. A 4-0 lead for the Caps here as we near the final minute of this first period. Landry Van Rokel here on the near side. Jim Netto trying to move it up. It is out to the blue line. Shot from the Sioux Center Storm, and counter Van Orden went wide of the glove side of Aftal. Here's another shot that was high up on Aftal. He's able to catch it and make the save with 49.1 to go here in this first period. And for Ryland Aftal, it's a challenge. You know, making your first varsity start, but it's a challenge seeing 3 shots on goal in nearly 16 and a half minutes of game time. Really makes those easy shots much tougher to make the save. Keep your focus throughout this entire first period. Here's Vandenbos with a shot. That was fanned on, but it's now Bowder still with it. Out to the blue line where it's going to be for Babcock. Sends it to the corner. Off the stick of Parmley. Then his pass misses for Vandenbos, and then it goes up the boards, but it's going to be Bridger Babcock that's holding the line for a moment, and it does come out of the zone, though. 15 seconds left to go here in the first period. Vandenbos moves it back in, looking to get to Bowder. He fights off of a check. Puck is loose in the slot, grabbed by the Storm, and now with 6 seconds to go, it does come back to the Capitals' blue line. Babcock looks like he's going to run out the clock and take this to a 4-0 lead for the Caps at the end of the first period. Brecken Furman's 2 goals helps the Caps get a 4-0 lead. Dylan Dotson and Ian Schweitzer, the other 2 goals in this first period, and a 4-0 advantage on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. We'll come back with our first admission stats. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty or utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts accessories. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
As a family grows, so does its financial needs. There are doctors and dentists, optometrists, lessons, braces, groceries, and more groceries. Then, of course, there's cars, college, and weddings to pay for. First Fidelity Bank is here to make the financial side of growing a family a little easier. First Fidelity Bank. First-class banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Online at ffb-sd.com.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for over 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Hi, this is Logan Anderson, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is a 4-0 lead after the end of the first period on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard as the Caps get 4 goals, 2 from Brecken Furman. It was Dylan Dotson, Ian Schweitzer also scoring in that first period as the Caps outshoot Sioux Center 18-3 in the first 17 minutes. Lyle Bonney and Dylan Dotson both got the assists on the Furman goal. Logan Anderson, Aiden Beam on the assist to the Dotson goal. Beam had the assist on the Schweitzer goal, and Dotson with the assist on the second Furman goal. So Dotson now has 3 points and 4 goals so far in the 4 goals to this point with the goal and 2 assists. Bonney did pick up his first varsity point here this year with that assist to open up the game for Brecken Furman's goal. Logan Anderson picked up his 4th assist, 2nd of the weekend, as he gets his 4th assist of the season. Aiden Beam has now gotten 3 assists on the season, too, coming in this game, as the Caps, again, outshoots the Sioux Center Storm 18-3 in that first period. Only 1 penalty. Caps are unable to take advantage of it, but it was in the first 55 seconds of the game. Metzelar got the penalty for a hook, and that was the only penalty of that first period. Rylan Aftal, the goalie for the Caps, 3 saves on 3 shots. I'll tell you, it's kind of funny when you say it. Well, sometimes you don't want too many shots. Sometimes you want a lot of shots on. Just all kind of depends on how you want that perfect amount of shots per period. But Aftal, obviously, as an offensive-minded player, you're saying, I don't want any shots to go against my goalie. I want to see 0 all the time. That's pretty close, only 3. But those 3 shots become a higher level of difficulty for Aftal to make, even if they are a shot from the blue line or just any kind of shot, whether it's a grade A chance or not. They just become a little bit more difficult because you haven't been involved in the game very much. If you're making, Isaac Beller, some of those saves that he made were fairly easy comparative, just because he saw 18 shots on goal in that first period. But Aftal did make all 3 saves, looked comfortable in net, and hopefully that continues in the second period for the Hawaii Capitals. But those are your intermission stats. A 4-0 lead for the Caps at the end of 1. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more of our first intermission report. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Hi, this is Jason from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio here in Pierre. This Christmas, give the gift the whole family can enjoy. We carry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, soothing saunas, and quality pool tables, perfect for year-round fun and relaxation. 35 years, we've brought South Dakota families the very best, and we still offer the guaranteed lowest prices in the state on every spa and every product we sell. So this holiday season, give comfort, give wellness, and give memories. Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio, quality you trust at the guaranteed lowest price in South Dakota.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for a trusted partner in your automotive journey? Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, is here for all your car buying, service, and repair needs. Whether you're shopping for a new ride, keeping your vehicle running smoothly, or looking for expert advice, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, along with a service department you can count on. Come down to Beck Motor Company, where your satisfaction is our top priority. Beck Motor Company. We're making a great deal better. BeckMotors.com, 605-224-5912.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Hi, this is Cooper Bistrom, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube, Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is a 4-0 of one period before the Hawaii Capitals over the Sioux Center Storm on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Again, we are the only boys varsity game today. There is only one girls varsity game. That is Sioux Falls hosting Mitchell at 1 o'clock. So there are no other games going on right now. We can only give you a score update after the second period depending on where that second period would end. Otherwise, we won't have any score updates for you. Maybe a quick one of the post-game show, but that would be about it as we are around 12:30 right now getting set for this second period for the Capitals. Leading the Sioux Center Storm 4-0. And again, Brecken Furman has scored twice. Dylan Dodson, Ian Schweitzer with goals now for the Capitals as they have that 2-0 advantage. Coming up next weekend, we've got games Saturday and Sunday. We've got 2 games Saturday as the Hawaii Capital boys and girls will host the Watertown Lakers as they will play at, I believe, 2:15 and 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I have to go back and check the time, but we'll have both those varsity games on Saturday. Between the Caps and the Watertown Lakers, and then the Caps are hosting Mitchell on Sunday. Have that game as well. The Capitals are going to Huron on Friday, but we will not have that game. We will have we'll have instead pure boys basketball at home against on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports as they take on Sturgis on Friday. So we will not have the boys game in Huron on Friday, but we will have the rest of the games that weekend, Saturday and Sunday, on Capital City Rock and on YouTube. I have that game, and then we have one game, and then we have one other conflict before we get to the end of I believe. I have to go back and check for sure, but the Saturday nights, the Capitals would go to the boys would go to Rushmore that Saturday night. We're going to do the girls game at home against Watertown and then be out in Rapid City on that Sunday to take up for the Caps and Rushmore Thunder out in Rapid City. That's what we are anticipating. That's the schedule that we have right now. Obviously, things can change as granted that we've had the snow and everything else that has not changed anything for the Capitals' schedule. But if things would change, we'll let you know. That's kind of how our schedule is looking like for the Capitals for both the boys and the girls varsity. I believe everything after that, we'll be able to cover all of it, get everything covered for you throughout the rest of the season on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We'll take one more break. We'll come back with the second period after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When the whistle blows and the season begins, you need more than skill to stay in the game. From football pads and hockey sticks to golf clubs, bikes, and fishing gear, your equipment is an investment. At State Farm, we help make sure it's protected because accidents happen, bags get stolen, gear gets damaged, and games get rough. With the right coverage, you can get back in action fast.
The puck drops, the crowd roars, and Hawaii hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre is proud to support local hockey all season long. Whether you're hitting the road for work, school, or your next adventure, they've got your automotive needs covered. Stop by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre. Driven by community, powered by you.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps!
Since 1956, Ferding Electric has been serving South Dakota with reliable, safe, efficient, and economical electrical work. Their team of licensed, knowledgeable electricians will help you with all your electrical projects. New construction, rewires, or upgrades, residential, commercial, or agriculture. We know how to get the job done right. The history of Ferding Electric is something to be very proud of, and they work every day to ensure they remain the best electricians in Central South Dakota. Call 224-8684 or visit their website at ferding.com. That's ferding.com.
Have you assessed your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9794 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Hi, this is Dylan Dotson, the captain of the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, we are getting set for the Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm. Second period, 4-0 lead for the Caps at the end of that first period, with the Caps getting 2 goals from Brecken Furman, along with also Dylan Dodson and Ian Schweitzer getting the goal. As the second period will start 5-on-5, the Caps will go from right to left on your radio dial, Sioux Center from left to right on your radio dial. As the rest of the Capitals making their way out on the ice, as it is Ryland Aftal that's got 3 saves on 3 shots. The Caps have peppered Isaac Beller with 18 shots in that first period. They had 62 yesterday. It's a pretty good average to have in 3 periods. I mean, they're close to that average right now at around 21 shots per period. So the Caps are near that same spot going into the second period. Schweitzer will take the face-off against Jacob Beller to open up the second period. We are underway here in the second as the Caps will have possession. Logan Brown will move into the offensive zone. Brown with the in, he scores! Logan Brown, 8 seconds in, makes it a 5-0 lead. His second goal of the season. He got his first varsity goal last night, but just 8 seconds in, he quickly makes it a 5-0 advantage, and the Caps are now a goal away from getting run time started. Hopefully you didn't miss that first 8 seconds of the second period. So Brown gets his second, his 3rd points of this weekend. And it's the Caps all over Sioux Center right now, up 5-0. Trying to poke it out of the zone. Beam and Brown both missed it. Now it's going to be Beam that will pick it back up. And at his own blue line, he'll pass will come near the near side for Babcock. And his dumping attempts did not get deep. Almost led to a breakaway. Scarpantonio racing after the puck, but a good job by Ian Schweitzer, although he's going to take a penalty. And the Caps will go shorthanded for the first time here, as it's going to be a slash against Schweitzer. So Schweitzer will go. A lot of action here in the first 40 seconds of this second period. A goal by Logan Brown, a slash by Schweitzer. And it's a 5-0 advantage here for the Capitals on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. So Sioux Center will go to work on their first power play. Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. This is out to the blue line, where it's sent back down. That came from Jalen Tepete. Groenweg on the far side. 2 of the 3 goals in the season for Sioux Center. This is taken away from Groenweg, but not out of the zone. Comes back to Groenweg from Tepete. Now the Capitals can go looking for a shorthanded opportunity, but it went off the skate of Dodson, so it stayed in the neutral zone. Groenweg will bring it back in. He fell down, and now it's going to be the Caps. Max Schmitz will go up ahead for Dodson, trying to move it into the offensive zone. They thinking about a shorthanded chance a couple times, but they couldn't really get the puck moving north. Both opportunities. This is Dodson. His first pass was blocked, came back to Dodson. He moves into the offensive zone. His backhanded pass to the front of the net. He was looking to try and set up Furman for a shorthanded opportunity to get his first hat trick of his varsity career, but The pass was deflected away from him. Now it's Tepede moving to the offensive zone for Sioux Center. Still a minute left to go on the power play. Just into the offensive zone. Tepede gets knocked down. Groenweg out of the zone. And it's back here to the near side. And it's going to be Gage Wadsman. Now back for Tepede. Walks it into the offensive end. Onside. Comes near side. Where it's going to be left. And it's Wadsman that will pick it up. Wadsman. He'll send it here into the corner. Centering pass. That one skips away past everybody. Tepede will pick it up off the boards. And Tepede will go to the near far side corner. Now behind the net. Max Schmitz. He is going to be taken down. Play will continue. And it will be Dylan Dodson. Dodson will move up into the offensive end. Dodson, there are a couple of players. Two guys fell down. Both Furman and Dodson got knocked over. And it's now Sioux Center back the other way. Good stick there from Cooper Beestrom. That puck will make its way into the Sioux Center bench. And we will have a penalty coming up against the Storm. The first initial thought that I had was that Schmitz, there's a slash is going to come against number 12 in Finkston. So that will end the power play. There's only 4 seconds left anyway. But a slash is called with 14:24 to go. Caps will have a minute 56 seconds on the power play. But Schmitz got grabbed by the helmet and thrown down, and the referee there was no call on that one. This will make its way to the goalie and Beller right after the face-off, so Beller gets the whistle. There's 1 second to go on the minor to Schweitzer, and then it'll be the second Boys and Girls Club power play. So Schweitzer will get on the ice. Pass will come here for Van Rokel, so the Caps do have the power play now. They got nearly a full 2 minutes. Comes for Bowdard, settle it down and get a shot away. Trying to center one, it does come in front of the save made as it went right to Asher Vandenbos, and a save by Beller. It's a fan-on opportunity from Logan Anderson. Make that Ryan Anderson. And it does come out of the zone, and Anderson does go back to get it. This will bounce its way down the ice. It was missed by Sioux Center. No icing. Didn't make the length of the ice anyway. It'll come here to the near side. Bowder's able to get a piece of it. Keep it in the offensive zone on the boards on the near side. Bowder on the left wing behind the net. Works it around to the far side. Bowder will play it to the corner. Vandenbos will move that way up the boards, but then lost it. Anderson with a good stick to hold the puck in the zone on the clearing attempt. Now down and looking for Logan Anderson. Make that Vandenbos. Couldn't get it to him, and then the puck does come out as it's Van Rokel that has to go across for Ryan Anderson. Anderson carries it back in. He'll look to center one over for Vandenbos. That backhand by Vandenbos. No one was there on that side of the crease. And now a race to the puck and a shorthanded opportunity moving in. That shot goes high on Aftal. He's able to blocker it, and it does go high up in the air. It's to the side of the net, and it's brought down by the Capitals. Metzelar was the one that got the shot. Here's Triton Parmley back into the offensive zone. His pass misses after it was tipped away and then sent all the way down with 20 seconds to go in the power play. Caps are 0 for 1 to the man advantage. One last rush up the ice to try and go 1 for 2 and also make this a 6-0 lead for the Caps. This pass in the middle of the ice is going to be grabbed here by Parmley. Triton Parmley into the offensive zone. Pass comes over for Schweitzer. Leaves it back out for Beam. His shot square away and a save made by Isaac Beller. There's a rebound that gets pushed just wide. Somehow missed that open net from Logan Anderson. Power play does expire. Back to 5-on-5. Anderson in the offensive zone. Goes at cross ice. It is now Parmley trying to center one. It was blocked, and it's Parmley here in the corner. As the puck starts to come out of the blue line, it's held in by Logan Anderson. To the face-off dot, his shot was blocked. Parmley picks it back up outside the face-off circle. His centering pass was blocked, and it's Groenweg that will stick handle around, get the freedom to move it into the neutral zone, and then send it in on net on Aftal, who makes the save. And it's now grabbed behind the net here for the Capitals. His pass will come up ahead. Here is Schweitzer. He's going to break away. Schweitzer moving in. His shot off the goalpost behind the net, looking to center one. The rebound goes high on the one-time chance from Beam. And it's still a 5-0 lead for the Capitals. Groenweg back into the offensive zone, throws it to the net. Aftal makes the save and allow plays to continue. 11:25 to go here in the second period, and a 5-0 lead for the Capitals. Up ahead to Logan Brown. That's intercepted. The shot from Evans was blocked, and it does come out of the zone by the Caps. Tapete's pass nearly went off of Brown, but it's sent in by Sioux Center. And into the corner it goes for the Storm. That's going to be intercepted. Logan Anderson out with Brown 2-on-3 into the offensive zone. Brown moves in. Make that to Anderson, moves in on the right wing. Pass will come back out to Beestrom. Played it off the boards, but it's intercepted. The Storm will break to center ice. It's Tapete that will dump it to the near side, go off chasing after it. But his first grab by Bridger Babcock, one hand on his stick, is able to get a clean pass over to Lyle Bonney, and out of the zone it comes for the Caps. This pass nearly intercepted by Dodson and Bonney. Does go the length of the ice. It was tipped by Dodson, so there is no icing as Cooper Beestrom will pick it up. Beestrom into the corner. He's pushed into the boards. Dodson will grab it behind his own net. He'll move into the neutral zone as the pass will come here to the nearest side for Furman. Furman back to Dodson. Couldn't get one more touch on it to get a shot away or a pass to Bonney on the back door. Van Rokel back up ahead to Bonney. Caps are offside, trying to get back onside. Furman and Bonney and Dodson are kind of almost like a three-man weave trying to keep themselves onside. Puck never went into the zone and eventually made its way all the way down. There's a fan-on opportunity for Van Rokel. Centering pass. That shot was blocked. Standing right in the way was Cooper Beestrom. And now it's Beestrom to center ice. Backhanded pass over for Bonney. That one misses him. Off of Beestrom's skates to stay in the zone as Furman now has it. Furman trying to stick handle through two players. The third player in Wasman coming over is able to take the puck away. And now Gage Wasman into the offensive zone. Wasman looking for a shot or a centering pass, but the Caps are able to disrupt that. And it comes out of the zone with 9:20 to go here in the second period. This pass intercepted. Dodson will pick it up. Dodson moves in the high slot. Will throw it wide of the net. Bonney chops it back over to Dodson. Centers one over just past Furman and away from him. Otherwise, Furman was going to be at the high slot and open. Beam's able to hold the zone as he jumped for that puck. Dodson picks it up. Now Dodson to his forehand. He scores! Dylan Dodson makes it 6-0, and the Caps will get the run time started with 8:57 to go here in the second period. Dodson's second of the game, 6th of the season. 8:57 remaining, and we'll see if they start the clock before they get the next puck drop. Keep our scoreboard online, but otherwise they're going to it'll be run time here from here on out unless Sioux Center is able to get within 4. As this will be Owen O'Daniel. Again, we'll check on those assists as we get to the end of that second period in the second intermission report. We'll go up ahead. Here is Anderson moving in. Make that B moving in. Here's a shot. They score again! And it is a 7-0 advantage for the Capitals. It is Owen O'Daniel that will get the goal to make it 7-0. O'Daniel, his first of the season. Second point this weekend. And it's 7-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. This is thrown in on net. A save made by Aftal. He'll allow play to continue. As we get to the 8-minute mark, we had stopped the clock. I don't think they had stopped the clock. But here's Jim Netto. Netto will move into the offensive zone for Caden Waltei. Waltei will send it back out to the point. Here's a shot by Beam and a save made. Waltei rebounded that one shot wide here on the near side. Anderson's able to hold it in. Ryan Anderson, that is. Comes out of the zone. O'Daniel's able to get a lay of hits on number 4 and Jacob Gall. And now it's Waltei into the neutral zone. Waltei will carry to the offensive end. A 7-0 lead here for the Hawaii Capitals. Noam Groeneweg, his shot. That one was blocked by Beam. So now it will have to be 3 goals by Sioux Center to get run time stops. Otherwise, we'll have run time the rest of this hockey game. Here on the near side, this pass will come over. It is now Waltei that will grab it here for the Capitals. Pass to O'Daniel just misses. Wasman will send it towards the net from the red line. It was blocked though, and now Beam from the red line. He throws it, and that was shrugged off by Beller, who had to make a tough save. And a shot from center ice. Caps only have 8 shots on goal this second period, but they have scored 3 times. 3 shots on goal for Sioux Center. Here's a pass over. Brown had fallen to the ice. He was still trying to make the pass from the seat of his pants, and he almost had that centering pass to Schweitzer. Bridger Babcock will move it into the zone in the backhand as he'll race after it. 6:20 remaining here in the second period. And that time is off right now. We're going to try and speed time up a little bit to get closer to that 6:10 mark. All right, getting closer to the 6-minute mark with 6:05 to go. There we go. We got everything picked back up. So now the time on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard on YouTube at KCCR Sports is where it needs to be at. Here is now Bridger Babcock at the blue line. That one is trying to be tipped towards the net by Schweitzer. His shot, as he was able to get possession of it, stopped by Beller, who's now made 20 saves on 27 shots. Schweitzer in front, a one-timer by Brown. Rebound, they score! Another goal scored by Logan Brown to make it a 8-0 lead, his second of the hockey game. And the Caps continue to pour it on. 3rd goal this weekend for Brown. Again, we'll check all the assists, make sure we got it all as we get into the second intermission report. The internet's not the best, so trying to get everything squared away. I'm not sure what referee was asking, something about the skate on Connor Van Orden, but it is an 8-0 lead here for the Caps. Brown's second of the game, 3rd of the weekend. He had the one-time stopped, and then his rebound was pushed back in. And the Caps are taking it to Sioux Center right now. It is now moved into the offensive zone. It is Van Rokel, his pass. That is going to be intercepted, and it does come out from Sioux Center. Connor Van Orden. Beestrom. Van Orden will take it back. He'll send it wide of Aftal with 4:10 to go here in the second period. This will be taken by Van Rokel. So the Caps, who scored 4 in the first period, have scored 4 here in the second. This will be sent in on Beller from the red line. He was able to get the stop. The puck will come out of the zone. Van Rokel will chase after it. At his own blue line, will turn it here to the near side. Cooper Beestrom now has it here for the Capitals. He'll go up ahead, tipped along by Asher Vandenbos. He'll be sent around by Sioux Center. Stepping onto the ice was Beam, right on that line change. But it was initially grabbed by Mostert, and then now it's moved up ahead by Vandenbos here to the Capitals into the offensive zone. Leaves it for Parmley. Pass goes across, back in front, backhander by Vandenbos, and that one was stopped by Beller. Really good couple passes there. Touch passes by the Capitals. Aiden Beam into the offensive zone. This will be the wide of the net, and it'll be sent around by Sioux Center out to the blue line. Dodson is able to hold it in. Dodson carries it in. His shot right in the glove, and a save made by Beller. As we try and get that clock back to where it needs to be. We're pretty much online now, under 2:50 to go here in the second period. Want to give a shout out again and a congratulations to Pierre's own, Oahe's own Carter Sanderson, who won the gold medal in the World Junior 8 Challenge last night, beating Team Canada West in that championship game. He was instrumental in winning that gold. He had 2 goals in the win against Sweden in the semifinals, but he's an international champion. That's mentioned it yesterday during the Sioux Falls broadcast. That it's a pretty good resume builder to be one that you are playing for a gold medal in an international game, a competition, but to be a gold medal winner in the international competition. Not a lot of people can say that about any sport. Dodson backdoor feed. Bonnie just missed that opportunity. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Brecken Furman, who's got 2 goals. He's on hat-trick watch. Dodson with 2 goals now. He's on the hat-trick watch as well. He'll circle behind the nets. Near side, left wing. He'll fake the pass to Beam. Holds it in the zone. Dodson will on his back end. Centers one over. That one went off the skate and then just bounced off of Lyle Bonney. And then Bonney will send a check. The board's on the near side, the far side, right near the Capitals bench. And it's now Max Schmitz. His pass is going to be intercepted. Wasman, and he can't get a shot away. Schmitz is able to push him down as well after the shot was taken by Wasman. Up to Logan Anderson. Anderson, that'll be onside. Anderson, backhanded pass over. Dodson sends it to the net. Save is made. Rebound is there. Beam will throw to the net. And another save by Beller. Dodson trying to go backdoor. Logan Brown also on hat-trick watch. This will be up to Brown, backhanded a couple times, and we get a whistle as Beller is able to get a hold of the puck with 50 seconds to go now here in the second period. Furman's got 2, Dodson's got 2, and Brown has got 2. Schweitzer and O'Daniel each with a goal apiece. With 35 seconds to go, that clock's still running. They let cooler heads prevail. A couple of extra pushes after the end of that play. Out to the blue line, Max Schmitz. He'll wait. His shot, that one didn't get through. It was blocked. Schweitzer, that one went just wide. Brown will lay a check as the man got in front of him, and he shoved him to the ice. This will be pushed by Tepede. He'll chase after it to the blue line. Groenweg's shot was blocked by Schmitz. He'll send it all the way down. He'll get icing with 5 seconds to go, but that's a smart play by Schmitz because that will end the second period. So an 8-0 lead for the Capitals at the end of 2 periods. And the Caps are soaring in this one with Dodson, Furman, and Brown each having 2 goals. And the Capitals lead at 8-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our second intermission report. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When the whistle blows and the season begins, you need more than skill to stay in the game. From football pads and hockey sticks to golf clubs, bikes, and fishing gear, your equipment is an investment. At State Farm, we help make sure it's protected because accidents happen, bags get stolen, gear gets damaged, and games get rough. With the right coverage, you can get back in action fast.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pier and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pier and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
The Boys and Girls Club of the capital area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps!
Whether you're a first-time buyer looking for a home of your own, or you have an eye on an investment property, First Fidelity Bank has the right mortgage for you. From a vacation home to building your dream house from the ground up. So stop by and get your mortgage loan from us. First Fidelity Bank. First-class banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Online at ffb-sd.com.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, Both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Hi, this is Captain Ian Beam, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
It is a 8-0 lead of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard at the end of 2 periods as the Hawaii Capitals are all over the Sioux Center Storm on the score sheet and on the shot chart. 33-6 in shots in favor of the Capitals as they outshoot the Sioux Center 15-3 in the second period after outshooting them 18-3 in the first period. And both periods they score 4 goals. It was Brecken Furman, Dylan Dodson, and Ian Schweitzer each getting Furman with 2 goals, and then Dodson and Schweitzer each with a goal to make it a 4-0 game. Logan Brown got his first of the game 8 seconds into the second period. Aiden Beam and Landry Van Rokel each got the assists. Van Rokel got his second point of the season, and for Beam, that was his 3rd assist of the hockey game already. Then Dylan Dodson made it a 6-0 game. That started runtime with 8:57 to go, as it was Furman and Beam with the assist. For Brecken Furman, that was his 4th assist of the season, and for Beam, that was his 4th assist of the game. Beam got his 5th assist when Owen O'Daniel got his first of the season to make it a 7-0 game, and then it was Logan Brown from Logan Anderson, and a great pass from Logan Anderson. Brown got the first shot, and the one-timer was denied, but then his rebound scored to make it an 8-0 game. As Brown scores his 2nd goal of the hockey game, Anderson gets his 2nd assist of the weekend, as he's got 4 now in the season, and the Caps lead at 8-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. A couple penalties in the period. Ian Schweitzer got called for a slash 40 seconds in, and then it was Finkston that got called for a slash about little less than 2 minutes later, because it would overlap by 4 seconds in the power play, or the 2 power plays overlap by 4 seconds. And those were the only 2 penalties. The Caps are 0 for 2 in the power play. Sioux Center 0 for 1 on the power play. So those are your second intermission stats, with the Caps leading 8-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. We'll return, talk more about this game, and we'll again talk about what's upcoming here as we get set for this 3rd and final period of the weekend. We'll talk about what's upcoming next weekend for the Caps and the both Lady Caps and the Boys Capitals team. Back with more of the second intermission report after this here on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The puck drops, the crowd roars, and Hawaii hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre is proud to support local hockey all season long. Whether you're hitting the road for work, school, or your next adventure, they've got your automotive needs covered. Stop by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota in Pierre. Driven by community, powered by you.
Hi, this is Jason from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio here in Pierre. This Christmas, give the gift the whole family can enjoy. We carry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, soothing saunas, and quality pool tables, perfect for year-round fun and relaxation. For 35 years, we've brought South Dakota families the very best, and we still offer the guaranteed lowest prices in the state on every spa and every product we sell. So this holiday season, give comfort, give wellness, and give memories. Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio, quality you trust at the guaranteed lowest price in South Dakota.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Since 1956, Ferding Electric has been serving South Dakota with reliable, safe, efficient, and economical electrical work. Their team of licensed, knowledgeable electricians will help you with all your electrical projects. New construction, rewires, or upgrades, residential, commercial, or agriculture. We know how to get the job done right. The history of Ferding Electric is something to be very proud of, and they work every day to ensure they remain the best electricians in Central South Dakota. Call 224-8684 or visit their website at ferding.com. That's ferding.com.
Looking for a trusted partner in your automotive journey? Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, is here for all your car buying, service, and repair needs. Whether you're shopping for a new ride, keeping your vehicle running smoothly, or looking for expert advice, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, along with a service department you can count on. Come down to Beck Motor Company, where your satisfaction is our top priority. Beck Motor Company, we're making a great deal better. BeckMotors.com, 605-224-5912.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for over 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Hi, this is Captain Aiden Bowder, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is the second intermission report. 8-0 lead of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard for the Hawaii Capitals over the Sioux Center Storm, as Dylan Dodson, Brecken Furman, and Logan Brown each have 2 goals apiece, as it is a 8-0 lead. They have 6 of the 8 goals. Ian Schweitzer and Ono Daniel have the other goals for the Capitals. Coming up next weekend, the Caps will be on the road. The boys team will be on the road to Huron on Friday. We will not have that game on Capital City Rock, but we will have Pierre Governor basketball Friday night against Sturgis. That'll be on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. But then Saturday, the Watertown Lakers will be in town for the girls and the boys. We'll have the Saturday afternoon game and a Saturday night game on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Then on Sunday, the Mitchell Marlins for the girls' side will be in town. We'll have that game as well on a Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as we check the times and the listings for those games as they are available on the game sheets. It's not loading on my phone right now to tell you, to make sure that I don't mess up and tell you the exact times, but that is what's upcoming this next weekend for the Hawaii Capitals broadcast. And we've got a lot more games. We'll have games that Saturday and Sunday after Christmas. We'll have that game, the one game on the Saturday after New Year's. We've got plenty of hockey leading all the way up to the state tournament, which is on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports for both the girls and the boys those first couple weekends of March, as it will be in Mitchell for the girls, in Sioux Falls for the boys. All 22 of those games will be on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. It'll be the 6th consecutive year that we're going to have all 22 games on the radio and on TV, video, smartphone devices, all of that. It'll be the 6th straight year that Capital City Rock is bringing you, and it's would be the 9th straight year that we've brought you every single game for the boys state tournament that started back in 2018. Was the first one that was on the radio. Michael Estridge called all those games on the Capital City Rock. Mike Mueller was a big part of making that happen, was the big part of making that happen. I was able to take over and do all the games on the radio in 2019, and then we did the 2 boys games in 2020, and then we've had every game for girls and boys on the radio and on TV since then. Since the COVID year shut everything down before we got to the end of the boys varsity state championship, we've had every game since then on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports for both the girls and the boys varsity games. You are listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Let's get you one more break, and let's get you back for the third period between the Caps and the Sioux Center Storm. 8-0 lead for Oahe over Sioux Center. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Have you assessed your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9794 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC. 224-6627.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty or utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or have won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Hi, this is head coach Landon Badger, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As the Capitals make their way out on the ice, Rylan Aftal, who's made 6 saves on 6 shots, and the Caps have an 8-0 lead on American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. This is Aftal's first varsity start. He's looking to be the 4th different goalie for the Capitals to get a win in the 2025-26 season. And do it all before the calendar turns over to 2026. Every single goalie will have 1 win on the season and 4 wins. Nobody will have 2 wins on the season. Nobody will going into next weekend. Somebody will eventually have to get multiple wins, but it's fun to see that we could see 4 goalies with 4 wins on this young season. As we are underway here in the 3rd period, it is run time with an 8-0 lead for the Capitals. They have to score 4 times to Sioux Center to stop. They have to outscore the Capitals by 4 in a row, or 4 to get the run time to stop at any point here in the 3rd period. They have to get within 4 with an 8-0 advantage right now here for the Capitals over the Storm. Logan Brown behind the net here on the near side in the corner. As he'll go on the backhand, his pass for Schweitzer. Centers one for Logan Anderson. His stick was lifted, but Beam got a shot away and a save made as they have a new man in nets as Jackson King takes over. This will be iced and play will continue, or clock will continue as we're nearing that first minute gone by here in the 3rd period. Face-off will be just to the left of King, who has taken over. In net for Isaac Beller. King had 58 saves on 62 shots yesterday. This will be a shot. That one is blocked as Cooper Beestrom took that one. Here on the near side, this will get out of the zone. Max Schmitz will race after the puck. We'll see a couple of different line combinations I would expect in this third period. We'll see how all the guys maybe get off that's dressed right now for varsity, get off the bench and on the ice. Whether they've all been on the ice or not, maybe a few more evenly matched shifts as the third period moves along. Comes here to the near side as it's going to be Brecken Furman that will pick it up and try to move the offensive zone. It was off of Bonnie, goes back to Furman. Now it's Dodson. His shot, they score! I believe Furman was the one that got a piece of it, which would be a hat trick from somebody, regardless of if it was Dodson or Furman. And it's a 9-0 lead for the Capitals. So Brecken Furman, I believe it was Furman, that was able to get a piece of it. Dodson with the pass, and the Caps now lead it 9-0. And a hat trick, first one of his varsity career for Brecken Furman. Ryan Anderson, a pass will go over for Dodson. He'll move it up ahead. I believe they did say it was Furman that scored. As it will be moved along here by Sioux Center into the offensive zone. We'll see if we can get the true, try and see if it'll actually load for me on this game sheets. This is a shot from the blue line. A save is made. Rebound is there. Aftal was able to cover it up and get the whistle. A good job by Rylan Aftal, who has not seen a lot here today, but back-to-back shots. The save made. It was Furman. Bonnie will also get the assist. So that's the second point for Bonnie. And another assist for Dylan Dodson. So 9-0 lead. Furman gets the hat trick. And the Caps lead at 9-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. This third period clock will move rather quickly. As this shot on Aftal makes the save. As he has seen 8 shots and has stopped all 8 of them. As we've played nearly 4 minutes already here in this third period. Up ahead to Asher Vandenbos. Vandenbos moves in, trying to cut free to get a shot away, but a good stick lift there from Jacob Beller. As the puck will come out of the zone, now kicking it along. Man has no stick in Wasman, but he moved into the offensive zone. Just didn't have any help to try and pass the puck along to anybody. This will be Vandenbos, got it to the blue line. This will be sent down, should be an icing, and it will be. We get a whistle at 12:45 to go here in the third period. So again, this will move quickly here in this third period with the clock that won't stop in this third, other than maybe they didn't stop it for the goal, but would stop maybe for a penalty. The Caps will be moving on to 4-2 on the season. As it will be Jim, make that Caden Waltine, Jim Netto on the ice as well. Waltine and Netto both over in that corner. This pass will move over, and it'll be coming here to the near side where it's going to be Cooper Beestrom that will pick it up. Beestrom moves in the offensive zone. Good stick there from Sioux Center. And now it's Netto that sends it back across, and that was intercepted. Shot still got to the net. Max Schmitz was able to take it back away. And it will be played here at an opportunity. There's a chance. They score to make it 10-0. Jim Netto gets his second of the season. As the rebound came back, Netto in the right place at the right time. Make that O'Daniel, got his second goal. Owen O'Daniel scores again. It's a 10-0 lead. Apologize. So a 10-0 lead for the Capitals on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. This will be coming in. Wasman will score. Gage Wasman quickly answers back to make it a 10-1 game. And Wasman gets his first of the season. And right after that first goal scored by the Capitals, Wasman's able to answer it. Make it a 10-1 game. Trying to get that last goal and make sure they've not updated it yet on the game sheets, as this will be Ian Schweitzer on the far side. So 10-1 is their score now here in the third period. With 10:35 to go in this third. Will be sent back in by Logan Anderson. So Gage Wasman picks up his first of the season. This is Jacob Beller back over Wasman, trying to get it back for Beller. He does, he scores. There's back-to-back goals. Beller makes it 10-2. With now 10 minutes to go here in the third period. Beller's first of the season. And Sioux Center trying to make some kind of a run here to try and get back. Well, they do say it was Jim Neto. I thought it was, oh no, I thought it was Neto. Then they had Daniel that was leading the line back towards the side. So it is Neto that does score. I was right the first time. From Beestrom and O'Daniel. It is the second goal of the season for Neto. 9.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Gage Wasman will see if there's any assists to that goal as well. Furman up ahead. That'll be intercepted as it's grabbed here by Landon Finkston. It is now Dodson that takes a little bit of friendly fire as he runs into Furman. Here's a good play by Beam to hold in the zone. For Dodson, back to Furman. And a save made. What a save by Jackson King. That was an incredible save and a great pass from Beam to Dodson to Furman. And King was able to get over to make the save. Keep this at a 10-2 game right now. Unassisted goal for Wasman, but Wasman does get the assist on the Beller goal, so he's got 2 points, his first 2 points of the season. It is now a 10-2 game with 8.5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Bowder will get to the corner on that far side. Move it up ahead. Puck will start to make its way back, and it's going to be grabbed here by Jackson Harris. Trying to be grabbed by Harris. He couldn't handle the puck. Does come out of the zone. Bowder will play it back over. And it's now Cooper Beestrom that started to carry it in, but lost the handle of the puck. Trenton Parmley will lay a hit. And the puck will come over to Afdahl, who will move out and will play it to the far side boards away from the crease. Pass will miss for Vandenbos off the stick of Parmley. This will go down for an icing, and we'll get a whistle. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Caps with that 10-2 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. As we get down to the final 7.5 minutes, we'll have a quick post-game show and then get you set for next weekend. We'll end our weekend. If you want more sports after we're done here, as Ryan Anderson will throw it to the boards on the near side. O'Daniel's pass over for Walti. Now it's Van Rokel. His shot, that one went off the crossbar. Really good look there from Van Rokel. Pass will come back out for Ryan Anderson. He'll throw it wide of the net as it goes to the far side. Out to the blue line. Van Rokel holds it in as the tip by Neto goes wide of the net. We do have NFL football, as this will be a trip coming up against the Capitals. There's a shot by Walti right as the whistle was blowing. Clock is stopped at 6:52 to book the Capitals on the trip. And it'll be the penalty to O'Daniel. They will keep that clock stopped until the play resumes. So it's a full power play here for Sioux Center. That shot and a save made by Afdahl. And we get the whistle. Afdahl has now made 9 saves on 11 shots. With 6:35 to go here in the third period. We got the Bills and Patriots on KCCR right now. You can go over there once we're done with our game if you want more sports on our Riverfront broadcasting stations. Then we also will have the Seahawks and the Colts followed by the Cowboys and Vikings in Sunday Night Football. This will be offside against the Capitals, which doesn't hurt the Caps, as the clock will continue as we get down to the final 6 minutes of this third period. Again, the Caps are going to go to 4-2 on the season. They will take on Watertown and Huron on Friday on the road, Watertown on Saturday at home. Have a chance to get a couple more wins, opportunities to try and get wins. Watertown's going to be a tough team to go against. They lost just 3-0 to Sioux Falls East. That was a really good game by Watertown, even though they didn't get any offense to score any goals. It's a score that, again, the rest of the state takes note of. Watertown, the 8th seed last year in the state tournament as they hosted. They're a team that's continued to try and be on the rise again. This will be Jalen Tepete that will have it here for Sioux Center. He'll come here to the nearest side for Groenweg. With 25 to go on the power play, into the offensive zone. That centering pass bounces towards the net, and a glove save made. Not really a save, but dropping the glove on the puck was Afton. We get a whistle with now 5 minutes to go here in the third period and the final 10 seconds of the power play. So the Caps will kill off that second one against. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. Here's the Groenweg on the face-off win, trying to get a handle of the puck. Dodson now will grab it after Furman was able to take it away from on the stick lift. It's now Furman that moves in 3-on-1. It's Dodson back over, and that one just misses as he was looking for Bridger Babcock. And it will go all the way down the ice. There is no icing. And it's now Beam that will sidestep a check. And Beam will move it up ahead to the near side for Furman. Furman looking for Bonnie. Pass will come over for Babcock with a shot and a save by King. Out to the blue line where it's going to be Beam. Beam walks in, his shot and a save, and King will come away with that one and get the whistle with 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Caps scored 4 in the first, 4 in the second, and they scored the first 2 here in the third. Before quick goals by Sioux Center made it a 10-2 game. With that clock running the whole time, there's not much of an opportunity to get a whole lot more offense moving in this third period. And it does save a little bit of some legs, although this is the final game of the weekend. Does get you going. Oh, there's a big check by Max Schmitz. That'll be a penalty coming up against Schmitz. It's going to be an elbow against Schmitz with 3:30 to go. They do have the clock stopped again to book Schmitz. That was a massive check by Schmitz. So Sioux Center will get a third power play. Let's try and make this a 10-3 game before we get to the end of this hockey game. That'll take it down to the final minute and a half. Face-off is won by the Storm. Gage Wasman, who's got 2 points, a goal and an assist, throws it wide of the net on the nearest side. Trying to swing it back to the front of the net was Chase Lang. This will be Groenweg that's able to hold it in the zone. Makes a move around Bowder. That shot, though, was blocked by the skate of Ryan Anderson. Out to the blue line. Here on the near, make that the far side of the ice. Walking in with a shot. There's a save made on the redirect, and a great job by Rylan Aftal to see that all the way through. It was tipped by Finkston, and then Finkston got another opportunity to try and swat it in. But Aftal made both saves as the final minutes of this power play upcoming. At the blue line, starting to walk in, square away with Tepete. Now here's Groenweg looking for an opportunity to throw that to the net. He did, but it was blocked. Now it's Finkston again, his shot, and that was off the blocker. Save was made, knocked down by the glove, and trying to put it back in the front of the net, and in the net was number 18 and Chase Lang. Lang still with it. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Comes here for Groenweg. Dusts it off below the face-off dot, and another save by Aftal. And another whistle as we're ticking down below 2 minutes here in this third period. Again, stay tuned. We'll have a quick post-game show. And send you on the rest of your Sunday and send us back on a 4-hour drive back to the capital city. That is with good roads. Here is a turnover at the blue line. Bowder nearly got moving to try and get deep into the zone or try and get a breakaway. This will be offside against Sioux Center. That will take care of the power play. So the Caps will go 3 for 3 in the Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. They will have to wait for the face-off to get Schmitz out on the ice. And now on the face-off drop, now Schmitz can go on the ice. And so the Caps are 3 for 3 on the penalty kill here this afternoon. This pass will come over for Groenweg as we get down to the final minute and 10 seconds of the third period. Caps had a battle for that first win. 4-2 was the score on Saturday nights. This could potentially be a breakaway here for Wasman. Moves in, shot that one high though. Under a minute to go here in the third period. They battled for that 4-2 victory. Never trailed in the game, but was a lot closer than maybe they anticipated. Jackson King was stellar between the pipes. The Caps left no doubt in this game, scoring 4 times in the first and 4 in the second. And a 10-0 lead before Sioux Center scored twice. This will come out of the zone all the way down. It will not be an icing with 30 seconds to go here in the third period. Rylan Aftal in his first varsity start will get his first varsity win. Noah Eden and Aftal both get wins in their first starts of the season. So along with Noah Luking and Jace Hand, 4 goalies each with a win as the Caps will go to 4-2 in the season. 12 seconds remaining here in the third period. Take on Huron on the road and then finally get their first home game of the season against Watertown on Saturday. Down to 3 seconds, Caps will get out of the zone and that will take care of the game. And a 10-2 win for the Capitals over Sioux Center here this afternoon. Big victory for the Caps. Will return and wrap things up from Sioux Center. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area serves over 250 kids every day, giving them a safe place to go after school where they have fun and engage in learning activities school cannot provide. It is our mission to help every child become the best they can be. You can help children have a great future too by donating or volunteering for the club. For more information, go to bgccaparea.org or call us at 605-224-8699. From all of us here at the club, go Caps.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Whenever there's a project that will make our community a better place to live, you're right there doing what you can to help. You volunteer because it's your nature to be helpful. All of us at First Fidelity Bank would like to thank you for all you do to make our community a better place to live. First Fidelity Bank, first-class banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Online at ffb-sd.com.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty or utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Dr. Brian Herman Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Hi, this is Bridger Babcock, captain of the Hawaii Capitals, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Hawaii Capitals will win it 10-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard as Brecken Furman gets his first hat trick of the season. Dylan Dotson and Logan Brown each had 2 goals. Ian Schweitzer, along with also Jim Netto, Owen O'Daniel, would all get goals as the Caps would win it and lead 10-0 before it was 2 goals by Sioux Center with 14 saves on 16 shots for Ryland Aftal to get his first varsity win. Caps peppered 38 shots on net, didn't have a whole lot in that third period, didn't need to have a whole lot of shots on net in that third period, but they did score twice anyway to take a 10-0 lead and end up winning it 10-2. Aiden Beam was phenomenal with passing the puck as he finished with 4 assists in the game. O'Daniel had an assist as well. Bonnie with an assist. Dodson had a couple assists. He had 3 assists in the game on 2 goals. Logan Anderson had 2 assists in the game. Landry Van Rokel with an assist as well. Furman also had an assist, so he had 4 points. And the Caps were able to, Bonnie had 2 assists, in the game. And the Caps, where they didn't score a goal on the power play, went 0 for 2 of the power play, didn't need it to score on the power play because their even strength play was very good in this game. And the Caps were able to make the most of it and get a 10-0 lead and end up winning it 10-2. On the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. That'll wrap things up for us here from Sioux Center. Be on the air Saturday again for the girls contest. We won't have Friday's game in Huron, but we will have Saturday's games against Watertown for both the girls and the boys here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Thanks to Emma Thielen, back of the state. Capitals win it 10-2 over Sioux Center as we say so long from the Sioux Center Vernon.
You've been listening to the Oahe Capitals on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Capitals are brought to you by Leisure Palace, AirTech Heating and Cooling, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, AGE, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Dakota Storm Roofing, Beck Motor Company, Birding Electric, First Fidelity Bank, Xander Auto Parts, State Farm Becky Potsuba Agency, River Bottom Sanitation, the Boys and Girls Club, Hermanson Endodontics, Weatherall Roofing, Wagner Auto, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, and American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine Agency. Join us all season for more Capitals hockey here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South